Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have more from the latest stop along the Downplay Eminem train that hit full speed a few days ago, an organized attempt by mostly underachievers and failures in the industry to slowly chip away from Eminem's legacy. And on this one, 50 Cent was the center of attention, so much so that when this was gaining traction, 50 Cent dropped a reaction at the perfect time. As we dive into this one today, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. This is coming after Royce was the target of these people in a clubhouse chat where someone told Royce that Eminem is taking up a space meant for him, and that discussion got to this point.
And 50 went on to create other millionaires and create other spaces, you know what I'm saying? And then like he signed Slaughterhouse, he signed Griselda. All of these things are just, to me, their contributions, whether they hit on a certain level or not. These are attempts for culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. I don't understand. If you take that away, then you're taking away pieces of history of culture.
Well,
I think we'd still be all right. I don't think this white man.
We wouldn't be all right. We'd be way better off.
As you heard from how that ended, some of these experts are fine with erasing Eminem's impact, even if it takes away forces like 50, Royce, and others. And when fans got Eminem to trend on Twitter in reaction to the constant disrespect from those coming out the woodwork, Mr. Verified DJ born in the United Kingdom, who now chooses to speak for the culture, decided to drop his 2 cents after a fan page tweeted, "Eminem gave us 50 Cent, never forget that, #respect Eminem." So he responded, "Jam Master Jay gave us 50 Cent, Eminem gave you 50 Cent." And this statement is certainly not coming from a good place, but an attempt to keep the Downplay Eminem train going, and I'll get to why in a bit. Now, everyone with some knowledge about 50 knows that JMJ was there before Eminem and Dre, the same way the Bass brothers were with Eminem before Dr. Dre. But 50 wouldn't conquer the world without Eminem, the same way Eminem wouldn't have conquered the world without Dre. Hence why Eminem gets credited for 50 and Dre credited for Eminem, even when the Bass brothers had more production credits on the Slim Shady LP. And funny enough, I pointed this out in response to that tweet, and guess what? Mr. Verified DJ doesn't like it when you use his logic on him. I got blocked shortly after. And before I share 50's response to posts like this trying to downplay Eminem's impact in his career, the DJ expanded his thought process after a user pointed out Eminem gave 50 to the world. He responded, "That's exactly my point. Pop music consumers don't get to dictate the culture." And our snobby DJ from the United Kingdom wasn't done. He added, "But we gotta stop giving power to those outside of this thing." And that claim of ownership of the culture didn't go so well and prompted responses like this. "Dude, who the freak is we? Are we speaking French now? Bruh, get out of here, ain't nobody know you." To which another user adds, "Sit down white boy, hating on M to seem edgy, lol." But when it comes to the importance of Eminem to 50 Cent, let's give it up to 50 to do the talking on this one.
M is like, I hold him in as high regards as I hold my grandparents. He can't do no wrong in my eyes, you know, and it's because, you know, you can't expect people to come into your life, or you don't expect people to come into your life in the later stages and actually be able to help you or be that productive in your actual life.
Would you say Eminem kind of changed your life?
Yeah, doing the deal, because Dre followed in suit with what he wanted at that point. And he was passionate about the 50 Cent project.
50. When Get Rich or Die Trying was coming out, do you feel like you were blackballed in the business?
Absolutely.
And to show that the intention from the start was to downplay Eminem, here's Mr. Verified's take on Eminem's music. "After the last 2 days, I genuinely feel sorry for Eminem. Even though he is rich as F and hasn't made any decent music in 20 years, nobody should have to suffer the kind of fan base he has. It's cruel. Dude got so much contempt for Eminem that even the Eminem show isn't decent music, according to Mr. Verified Culture Gatekeeper. And I'm here thinking, we got a DJ struggling with priorities in 2021, worried about someone else's fans, in a time when most events that require the services of a DJ are suspended indefinitely. You can't make this up." And in response to the original post that started this drama, the user adds, 50 been told us time and time again, he owe everything to M. Please, you're a white man, you don't get to speak for him. JMJ was an inspiration, as do every rapper has their inspiration, but it was ultimately M who gave him the opportunity, like what Dr. Dre did for M. And I would add that JMJ was more of a teacher slash mentor to 50 in the beginning, taught him some construction and all that, but the big break didn't come until Eminem in a time when 50 saw the writing on the wall. As he knows, many rappers have had hot mixtapes that vanished into thin air. And here's a popular response to the take to downplay Eminem. Many people shared this screenshot from the time of El Jamar's drama with Eminem. When 50 blasted Jamar for trash talking Eminem, I even covered it on this channel. And when a user responded to 50, "I'm sorry, but I agree with Jafar, Jaguar, whatever his name is, I never liked M." 50 clapped back with this, "You never liked M? Then get your bomb off my page, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him." And when this drama was going on, just at the right time, 50 dropped this. "You ain't gonna believe this one, but 18 years ago today, I dropped a song I recorded in LA and it's spinning 1,000 times a week at radio. I tell Eminem I love him for what he did for me, he put me on." And 50 Cent and Eminem to this day are the only hip-hop artists with records from the 2000s that have amassed over 1 billion views on YouTube. And 50's timing was spot on with this one that prompted headlines like this. With some feeling emboldened to openly disrespect Eminem's legacy, 50 Cent took a moment to remind the masses of their close and loyal friendship. We'll keep our eyes peeled to see how low these detractors are willing to go to downplay Eminem's legacy. Comment below and see you on the next one.